Hi everyone, it's me, Karrie. We're coming to you from our 8th stop today, the Harbor History Museum. It's our great Gig Harbor Museum. I want to introduce you to the Mercantile behind me, the great gift shop at the museum. There's a lot of stuff to see here, but this is the hidden treasure. This is where we can actually go shopping. You know how much I love to do that. And you can take home replicas and different mementos from history of our harbor in the Northwest, and I'm so excited to bring it to you. You're gonna meet Stephanie today. She's the executive director of the museum. She is fantastic, and she is such a historian that you're gonna learn something instantly when you start listening to her. So let's go in and we'll go back to the olden days, so to speak, and we'll shop and see what the museum has to offer. Let's go. Hi everyone, we're inside. Guess who this is? The lovely Miss Stephanie. Hello, Miss Stephanie.
Well, hello.
Thanks for having us today.
Oh, gosh, we're so happy to have you here.
We're so excited to shop in your great store. So let's walk around.
Okay. Well, so the Museum Mercantile, the idea was to kind of capture the essence of life and living in the early Northwest and Gig Harbor and the peninsula in particular. And so we have some things that kind of tie to various things like the natural life and even like some of the little known facts about people in Gig Harbor who used to sell Christmas trees to people in California. And we have a little Christmas tree sign. Our farm is right here, cut your own, so Christmas tree farms have been a thing here. And even as early as, the early 1900s, we have photographs of local residents filling up their trucks with Christmas trees to take them to sell in California. And we have a couple little featured things that are made by our Shenandoah crew. So scraps from the Shenandoah get made into little toy boats.
So the Shenandoah is the boat that they're restoring purely by all volunteers out back.
We do have a full-time shipwright who works on the project and coordinates all that, but our volunteers make amazing things. And like this little truck right here, that was all made by a volunteer who is an incredible word worker, great vision, and they take the scraps of wood and create these amazing little trucks. We've got little race cars, we've got bowls, all sorts of things. So it's really fun, and we never know what we're going to get because it just sort of magically appears. Like this little train back here. This is the coolest little train, and this was made by one of our Shenandoah volunteers. It's a little Christmas train.
Oh my God, it's got the wheels and everything.
With 6 cars.
Awesome.
Yeah, and of course the Narrows Bridge is a big topic for us here, so we have cool Narrows Bridge t-shirts and books and postcards. And this design was done by a local artist, Don Snowden, who's recently retired from cartooning for the newspaper.
The famous collapse of Galloping Gertie.
Little do people know, this looks very unassuming, but this is actually a little movie of
one of those little snap things.
Well, you hold it up to your eye and you press the button and it runs a little film of the collapse of Galloping Gertie. And so you can actually watch the Narrows Bridge collapse.
The dog survives, right?
So our t-shirts have been really popular. This is actually a design from Scansey Boat Building. They had letterhead and we pulled that off of that letterhead that we have in the collection. So they're really unique and wonderful designs that are specific to our collection and to our area. This is a fun little one that we did as just sort of Gig Harbor hometown pride.
That's a newer style, right?
Yeah, this is a newer one that we did with the octopus.
Yeah,
and it's really just to generate hometown love.
And it just keeps talking about the famous octopus we all think is in the harbor.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at this beautiful, this ironwork.
Yep. Yeah, it's cast iron. Yeah. Well, some people might wonder why we have hardware in a museum store.
Yeah.
But we actually believe that hardware is kind of a cool utensil that everybody who has a farm or a house or a yard or a garden might need a cool handle or a cool hook. And so hardware was always something that was carried in mercantiles back in the day. And these little spinning tops are amazing. These were made by the same guy who made the train, and this is a traditional spin top toy.
Oh,
that you just go like that, and then spins and spins and spins. It's kind of amazing.
That's awesome.
And then another little known thing is that these disc prisms are so cool. Most people don't really realize that they're anything other than a paperweight, but really they went like this on a ship. and they would set flush into the deck of the boat so that the light would come through, stream down below, because we didn't have electric lights.
Oh my God.
And we actually found some of these deck prisms in the foredeck of the Shenandoah, which was right above the crew quarters, and that was how they got their light down below. Some of the ones on the Shenandoah were a little bit smaller, some were rectangular in shape. So there's a variety of different deck prisms. This is one that we have available that can be purchased in the store.
Oh my God, what a treasure! That is so awesome. See, and this is what you can find here, everyone. Gig Harbor, come on, you're listening to us talk. These are the type of items that represent our community and our harbor, the history that we have, that you can find right here in this mercantile. They also have a whole bunch of books here. And guess what I found? Do you see this name here? Stephanie Lyle. Stephanie helped create this book. Stephanie, you're such a famous author now. Tell us about this story.
The best stories come from real life, and this is one of those stories. This is the story of the Phyllis T that was owned by Nick Tarabocha back in 1942. They were out fishing, and it was such an amazing year. They decided to fish and fish and fish until they filled up the boat so much that she started to sink.
Oh God.
And and the Veteran, which is a boat that's still here in the harbor, rescued that crew and brought them back to Friday Harbor. And then the next day, 4 boats from the Gig Harbor crew, Gig Harbor fleet, went back down and lifted the Phyllis T from the bottom by San Juan Island, and brought her back to Friday Harbor. And they hauled her out of the water, raised her up, and Carpenter worked on her for about 10 days and put her back out fishing.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
We worked with an artist from Port Townsend named Jesse Watson, who did the beautiful illustrations for this. And so once in a while we get to do these really cool publications like the story of
so come buy one of these and you might be lucky and have Stephanie autograph it for you.
Oh, there's an idea. The other book we have is, of course, The Excellent Little Bay, which was produced, and there's 2 books. There's book 1 and book 2 that tells the whole history of the Gig Harbor area.
All right, you guys. So Stephanie has given us a wonderful tour of the Mercantile here. You've so many different items here that they offer that you can't find anywhere else. When is the Mercantile open?
We are open right now, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, from 11 to 4.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This place is just fantastic. And you are the bright light.
Oh, well, I have an amazing team that works here.
You do?
And
oh my
they are
gosh.
fantastic. So we're very lucky to have you here and all of them here and all of our visitors and customers. So it really makes a huge difference.
So Gig Harbor, make sure you come down, check out this treasure. Stop number 8 in our video series. Stephanie and her team are always here to help you. Stay safe and healthy, Gig Harbor. We'll see you next time. Bye.